wonderful cat. Whenever he gets in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. You laugh so much your sides will ache, your heart will go pit-a-pat. Watching Felix, the wonderful cat.
It's lights out and away we go, and it's a good start from Hamilton and from Bottas, and Sebastian Vettel trying to catch the Mercedes. Behind them comes the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo, just behind Kimi Räikkönen and Max Verstappen. I don't think the best start out there. Going wide is Romain Grosjean through turn one. He's lost places to the Force India of Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg, and there's Max Verstappen right behind the Force India. There is Charles Leclerc going wheel to wheel with Daniel Ricciardo into the chicane. Ricciardo breaks latest and makes the corner, but Leclerc really fancied with some top speed down there, a move, and that is the Renault of Hülkenberg going over and over and over and out of this race, and that is Nico Hülkenberg against the barrier, flames coming from the back, and that is a worrying accident to see at the start of this race.
Are you okay, Nico?
I'm hanging here like a cow.
Yeah.
Get me out of this fire.
Yeah.
There's fire.
It's alright, they're coming. They're coming.
Well, Hülkenberg is okay. The fire has been put out.
And there's the view of Hülkenberg getting upside down.
Is he okay? He's okay, he's talking, he's okay. Yeah, good.
And a great run down into turn 11.
But the inside line goes to Esteban Ocon, who cuts back in front of Verstappen again. Now Verstappen's got the inside line. Into the chicane he goes. And that 8th place once again belongs to the Dutchman. And the Frenchman is following him and will have to try again to get past.
That was personal, wasn't it, between those two, of course, after Brazil as well.
And that's Charles Leclerc on Kimi Räikkönen. Leclerc's been right on Räikkönen's tail. And that is the Ferrari of Kimi Räikkönen pulling over and parking. And his final race for Ferrari ends on the pit straight.
Virtual safety car is deployed.
So this is pretty early, considering that the tyres he's got could have gone for another 10-15 laps, especially with a safety car. But that is a pit stop to the end of the race.
Did you know that we'll come out behind this, lads? A firm, Lewis, just remember you are going to the end now.
So Hamilton just 9 seconds off the lead, having done the pit stop. There we go, and he's already passed Verstappen.
He certainly has. That looked a little bit easier for Lewis Hamilton on Max Verstappen than it proved to be for Esteban Ocon. But guess what? Verstappen picks up the DRS and the slipstream, pulls out from behind the Mercedes, and he's going for it again. Doesn't leave much room as he closes the gap on Lewis Hamilton, shuts the door on Lewis Hamilton, and he is back up into 4th. Max Verstappen has got past Sebastian Vettel because of this. Sebastian Vettel making his pit stop, and a slow pit stop, 3.7 seconds.
Now, and that's going to ruin the undercut attempt. This was an undercut attempt on Valtteri Bottas.
And Sebastian Vettel behind Valtteri Bottas still then.
Is Verstappen pits.
Yeah, so Verstappen pits, and is this the undercut then for Red Bull that's going to allow Verstappen to get past his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, who carries on leading this race from Lewis Hamilton. There's a problem there for Marcus Ericsson.
Pushing, it's not forward at all.
Okay.
Sorry, stop it.
His final race for Sauber, like Kimi Räikkönen's final race for Ferrari, ending in mechanical failure and retirement. As Grosjean this time has a much better opportunity of getting past Stoffel Van Dorn. Van Dorn made it difficult for him. Now Esteban Ocon's arriving on the scene as well, and he fights back Van Dorn, but in doing so allows Ocon the opportunity to get alongside him out of that chicane. And Grosjean ahead of Van Dorn, ahead of Ocon, but all three could be going in side by side to the next braking zone, and Grosjean's lost out. Van Dorn's ahead, Ocon's ahead of the Haas, and that's a lovely move there by Stoffel Van Dorn.
Mega job, mega.
We're on board with Esteban Ocon. The McLaren's in front, not for long, but he's back again. Is Van Dorn, and just getting his lines absolutely right. forcing the Force India to go the long way round, but now Canuck can do a little cheeky dive down the inside at turn 14. He's going to try it, should get better traction on Van Dorn coming out of that left-hander. Now goes round the long way round the outside at 160 miles an hour, but goes too deep into turn 17. Does he need to give that place back? As into the pit lane come the Red Bull crew for Daniel Ricciardo. So he's got 21 laps now, has Daniel Ricciardo, to try and get past his teammate, maybe Sebastian Vettel as well, and maybe a challenge at Valtteri Bottas for the final podium spot. Then the stewards have given a 5-second time penalty to Esteban Ocon, as here comes Sebastian Vettel on Valtteri Bottas.
Bottas will be slow out of that chicane. It'll be Vettel who gets DRS. Bottas has to stay on the inside. There's nothing he can do about it. Bye-bye, second place.
He's now got Max Verstappen right behind him.
And this is going to get punchy, isn't it? Bottas got to stay completely left. Make sure there's no space down there. That's what he's done, but once again, he's miles out of line now.
Oh, that's clever by Verstappen. He went very wide to the right-hand side, switched back, and he's put Valtteri Bottas off the track as well in squeezing his way past. They love that down at Red Bull. So we can ride on board with Ricciardo. This is the fight for fourth place at the moment. Is there space down the inside? Last of the late breakers, Daniel Ricciardo hits past the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas, puts himself up into fourth place.
Why am I losing so much rear?
Oil may be on the tyres, we may be oil. Take care, we could have oil.
And if you're spilling oil, you're duty bound to take your car off the racetrack.
I lost all power.
We've got another oil storm on the track as well, though.
Smoke coming out.
Stop now, stop on track in a safe position, stop on track in a safe position now.
Car number 44 has really been the number one once again. He comes home to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and to crown a championship winning season with victory in the final race. Sebastian Vettel follows his home as runner-up here and runner-up in the championship as well. Max Verstappen finishes on the podium for Red Bull. Daniel Ricciardo a couple of seconds adrift in his final race for the team before he moves to Renault. Valtteri Bottas a distant fifth after leading the race and looking very good for a podium at one stage. He played second fiddle to his teammate once more. Valtteri Bottas could have been on that podium, but it all started to unravel for him. Carlos Sainz, lonely race really, in sixth. Charles Leclerc finishes seventh. Sergio Perez scores points once again, his sixth consecutive Abu Dhabi points finish to come home in eighth ahead of Grosjean and Magnussen. It wasn't quite there for Fernando Alonso to get a point in his final race. He couldn't make it around 1,900 points in his Formula One career.
Champ, what a career. You're a champ. Let's go win the Triple Crown.
Yes, get in there, Lewis. What a way to see out 2018.